Hello, happy new year. Welcome to the new year. I am so excited to be here. Like I am so excited about 2026. I don't know if you are. Now, in this video, I literally want to walk you through a planning system I have used for my year that has worked for me so much that the results in my life have shocked me. Now, behind me, you can see the calendar on my wall, and this starts first with you getting the 365-day calendar, like a calendar where you can see all the days in the year. And then we are going to go in and structure that calendar using the Nancy format so you can have results. So if you're struggling with planning your year, being organized, and you really want to go through the year and see some results at the end of the year, I highly recommend that you use exactly this system I'm going to give you. You can shift things around, change things, add things, remove things, but you will get the idea the moment I start sharing. Why did I start doing this in the first place? I think the first problem for me was I really get overwhelmed at the beginning of the year. So you know that beginning of the year where everybody's hyped, people want to go back to the gym, people are excited about stuff. I am overwhelmed because I think so much about the future. I have so much of the year in my head. I know what should be happening in October right now. I know how I want December to look like. I know all the margins I want to be making. So it puts me in an overwhelmed state just as the new year is starting. So it took some level of awareness for me to understand that this was a problem I was having, and I started looking for ways to navigate that problem and have solutions. And shockingly, a brain dump on a calendar literally changed my life. Enough said, I want us to get right into it, all right? So how do you make the most of your year using Nancy's method of calendar planning? Let's go. The first thing you want to do on that calendar is to block out the birthday and anniversary of the special people in your life. So if you're a married person, I'm talking about the anniversary you share with your spouse's birthday. If you're single, I'm talking about your best friend's birthday, your parents' birthday, whoever that special person is, a fiance, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, someone that really matters to you. You want to put them on the calendar. What date is that day? Forget about how you're going to celebrate. Just put it on the calendar for now. Okay? That's the first thing you want to do. The second thing you want to do if you have children is to put the days that your children require your presence. The PTA days, the sports days, the days you're dropping them off at school, the days you're picking them up from school, whatever days they require your physical presence, put it on the calendar. I'm saying this as a marketing manager who has worked with a lot of founder-led brands and, very high-profile people. I see them work so hard to provide for their children, but these children never understand or see the gift of their presence. So as much as you're working hard for these kids, they really don't care about that money you're making, even though it makes their life easier. Some of them are not even old enough to understand it yet, but they will value your presence. They would remember that, oh, daddy came to my game. They'll remember that, oh, mommy was present in the meeting. They'll remember it. So plan your children on the calendar. Don't outsource memorable days to caregivers when it comes to your children. They turn 18, they're ready to leave the house, and there's some opportunities you will never, ever have again. So that is number 2 that goes on the calendar. The third thing that goes on the calendar, of course, without saying, is the birthday of your children. And remember working with a boss one time that forgot his son's birthday. It's funny right now because I'm saying it. And he was lucky enough to be reminded by his wife, because we had a very busy day at the office that day. And it was in the evening. So I was just about to leave the office that the wife had called. It's like, till now, did you call him? Did you send a message? And he was very confused. And she said, today is his birthday. So he was very busy, yes, but a calendar will help. Okay? Now, I know you're saying, Nancy, but the calendar is visual. It's right there on the wall. Yada. Calm down. We're coming to how you digitize this calendar. All right? So hold on. After your children's birthday, this is also a good time to put in those birthdays of people that complain that you always forget their birthday. So if it's your sibling, a cousin, a boss, a worker, whatever, lock those birthdays into your calendar. Next, we move on to work. Those recurring meetings that happen at work, put them on your calendar. You see that Monday staff meeting, Monday stand-up, whatever, 8 to 10, 9 to 11, put it on your calendar so that you can see it every single time. Still on work and business, the next thing you want to do here is to put your sales dates on your calendar. This is especially for business owners, whether you run a products business or a service business, right? Put the dates of your sales on a calendar. Yes, I said that. Why? So you can plan the marketing assets, the budget, and build a cohesive campaign around your sales period. You see, when you don't realize that Black Friday is on a certain date, until you start seeing other people post about Black Friday, and then you hurriedly put something together and then you launch it and you don't make as much sale or impact as the other people where you saw it, who reminded you. If that's been your modus operandi, you need to do better this year. And one of the ways that can be avoided is by putting the dates of those sales on a calendar. You're going to see so much more results because you have enough time to brainstorm, to plan. So are you going to do an Easter sale? Are you going to do a Valentine's sale? Are you going to do a back to school sale? Are you going to do a Cyber Day sale? Are you going to do a Black Friday sale? Are you going to do a summer sale? Are you going to do a winter? Whatever. So look at that calendar. This is the reason why I say buy the physical 365-day calendar. Okay? The other one would be putting your self-care, the day for your self-care on the calendar. You know, it's very easy for us to plan for other people. But then when it comes to planning for ourselves, suddenly we want the money to make sense. Suddenly the expenses is too much. Suddenly, why am I spending that much just to take care of myself? That's money you're working for and you're piling up. I wonder who you're piling it up for, if you do not get to enjoy it yourself. So plan your mini vacations. Plan your self-care, plan that spa day, plan that day where you just take yourself to the movies, get your nails done, get your lashes done, go do some retail therapy. Plan that day. I would recommend you do this once a month or maybe do it once a quarter, depending on the kind of business you do, the amount of time you have, and the budget you command, right? Once a month or once a quarter, but it must be on your calendar. Date nights on Fridays, movies on Saturdays, retail therapy, whatever you want, okay? Put it on your calendar. If you're going to be making any international trips, it's a good time to put that on your calendar as well. If you don't know the dates, put it within the months that you're supposed to make the trip so that you keep a mental note of what you're supposed to do. Now, lastly, if you're a Christian like I am, I would highly recommend, that you put your retreat day and time on a calendar. So what time of the year is it that you're going to take for yourself to shut down the noise, to shut down everything and just go be with God and just go get direction, go and be refilled because He is your source. Let's normalize getting ideas from God and going back to God for sustenance in executing those ideas. Because oftentimes I see Christians get ideas in spirit and then they want to pursue it and fulfill it in the flesh. So they want to do it by their strength. They want to do it without consulting the God who gave them the idea. So I'm going to close with this. I need you to go back to create on your calendar the times of the month, of the quarter. I recommend a monthly behavior. And then maybe quarterly, you now take an extended retreat period where you just sit with God about your life, about your business, about whatever it is that you're about, okay? This is how I personally have been able to plan my life on a calendar. And I promise you the results I have only just from 2025 has literally been mind-boggling and mind-changing. So I am recommending this to you and hoping that you use it and you find enough value inside of it to make it a culture for your years to come. Now, I did not forget, right? Okay, you have the physical calendar. How exactly is that physical calendar supposed to jump into your phone and create reminders for you? This is where having an assistant comes in handy. Right? If you understand how AI works, you can take a picture of that calendar, link your Google Calendar to your ChatGPT, and put that picture you took of the calendar into ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT to take note of all the dates that you've blocked on this calendar and send notifications to your reminder on Google Calendar on these days. Yes, ChatGPT can do that for you. But if you don't know how that works, I would say Get your assistant, take a picture of that calendar, send it to your assistant. They'll go in on your calendar and block all those days and put them in your Google reminders, your Apple reminders, your to-do list, whatever you want them to put it, so that you have two-factor authentication. All right. So for me, be seeing it visually is chef's kiss for me. I also have all of them on my phone, so I'm able to get like reminders 2 days ahead, 1 week ahead, depending on what I choose and I select. So there you have it. This is literally Nancy's calendar system, and I hope it makes your year a better one. So go win 2026. I'll see you around. Bye for now.